I have in the past introduced you to the three major archetypes, the goddess archetypes, Saraswati and Lakshmi and Parvati. But the one that I'm going to do now is going to be about 90% different from what I have done before, because I have my understanding has now gotten me into very deep levels of understanding and experiencing the goddess. I will give you an example now. You have been practicing Shreem Brzee, and I have given several versions of that. But the version that I'm going to give you now, is going to be, for instance, Shreem. To say Shreem is to develop that consciousness. And this idea is very vital. Just to say, even to say Shreem, is to awaken that archetypal consciousness within you. Then there is a way of doing Shreem. You have to finish it with, finish, you have to get into a state of the mind which is called Chit, which is the goddess consciousness. If we don't use the goddess consciousness and say the mantra, then you will be using the human mind. They don't work. So what is this? The difference between the human mind and the goddess's mind is that the divine mind, the goddess's mind is called Chit, and the human mind is called Chitta. That's the difference. And Chit has no doubt, it has miracle as a part of its own consciousness as practical reality. Chitta, which is the human mind, which cannot accept miracles because it doesn't happen. So we have been saying Shreem Brzee with the human mind. And how can you do it with the goddess mind? Because the goddess mind is also within you, it's the unconscious. So you have to do it in a different way, which involves, preparing your mind to process the subtlest levels of the sound. In order to process the subtlest level of the mind, you have to go and alter the time within your own mind. The subtlest level of the sound and the subtlest level of time correspond. In other words, you have to say the sound Shreem or Shreem. I will talk about it at length. Say within 1867.5, the division of a second. In order to say the sound within this 1867.5 second, you have to refine the mind. Otherwise, even to say Shreem, it takes a second or half a second, and that won't work. So I will talk a lot about that. With regard to all the goddesses, that's going to be the one that this is the most jealously guarded teaching, and people don't want to pay attention to this. They said just go on saying Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Not that it won't work, it will work. But then if you want a full benefit of this, you have to get to that level. And why am I revealing that and not earlier on? That's how it was set up by the divine, and this is the time that is right, and that's why I'm coming forth. And as I told you that I didn't even want to do the course, but then it is the will of the goddess. God bless. Goddess bless.